In an industry that owns its stars, one man refused to be bought. He dropped out of high school, uploaded 3 songs to YouTube under a mysterious alias, and built a $300 million empire, all by breaking every rule in the book. This isn't the story of a pop star. This is the story of a business genius who played the game and won on his own terms. This is how Abel Tesfaye, the Weeknd, beat the entire system. Welcome to Luxe Legends, where fame, fortune, and scandal combine. Section 1. The Phantom of Toronto. Before the stadium tours, the diamond records, and the $70 million Bel Air mansion, there was just Abel Tesfaye, a high school dropout from Scarborough, Toronto, Canada, living in a cramped, one-bedroom apartment with his friends. In 2010, the music industry was a fortress. To get in, you needed connections, a demo tape, and a major label deal that would likely strip you of your creative control and a massive chunk of your future earnings. Abel had none of that. What he had was a dark cinematic sound and a radical idea. Instead of begging labels for a chance, he would bypass them entirely. In late 2010, he anonymously uploaded 3 tracks to YouTube: What You Need, Loft Music, In the Morning. He didn't use his name. He used a moniker, The Weeknd. There were no photos, no interviews, no backstory. There was only the music, a hazy, intoxicating blend of R&B, pop, and drug-fueled melancholia that sounded like nothing else. The mystery was the marketing. While other artists were oversharing on social media, The Weeknd's silence was deafening. It created an intense, organic buzz online. Then came the ultimate cosign. The biggest artist in the world at the time, fellow Toronto native Drake, posted a link to The Weeknd's music on his October's very own blog. The internet exploded. The mystery man was now the most talked about new artist on the planet, and he hadn't even shown his face. Section 2. The Exo Blueprint. Giving it all away. With every record label in the world now desperate to sign him, Abel made his most audacious move yet. He gave his music away for free. In 2011, he dropped a series of 3 full-length mixtapes: House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence. This wasn't just a genius marketing stunt, it was the foundation of his empire. By releasing nearly 30 songs for free, he wasn't just building a fan base, he was creating a cult. He cultivated an army of devoted followers who felt like they were in on a secret. At the same time, he created his own brand, XO. It wasn't just a logo, it was an identity. XO so we overdose became the mantra for his fans. He was building a recognizable, powerful brand before he ever signed a traditional record deal. When the labels came knocking, Abel wasn't a desperate kid looking for a handout. He was a phenomenon with a proven audience, a powerful brand, and all the leverage. In 2012, he finally partnered with Republic Records to form his own label imprint, XO Records. But this wasn't a typical deal. Sources say he negotiated a contract that was unheard of for a new artist, one that gave him unprecedented creative control, and most importantly, ownership of his master recordings. He owned his art from day one, a mistake countless legends before him had made, and one that would make him hundreds of millions of dollars down the line. Section 3. The Pop Juggernaut Who Didn't Sell Out. With his ownership secured, The Weeknd was ready to conquer the world. But how do you go from a dark alternative R&B phantom to a global pop superstar without selling out the cult that got you there? You do it by bringing the mainstream to you, not the other way around. His 2015 album, Beauty Behind the Madness, was a masterclass in this strategy. He collaborated with pop super producer Max Martin on Can't Feel My Face, a song so infectious it was everywhere. But on the same album were the dark, moody tracks that his original fans loved. He cracked the pop code but infused it with his signature XO darkness. He repeated this formula with Starboy in 2016, a Daft Punk-assisted mega hit. He was now a household name, headlining arenas and dominating the charts. This fame unlocked the next level of his empire, brand partnerships. But again, he did it his way. His collaborations with brands like Puma and H&M weren't just for a paycheck. They were extensions of the Exo aesthetic. He was designing his own collections, embedding his brand deeper into the culture. Then came the ultimate flex, the 2021 Super Bowl halftime show. While the NFL typically covers production costs, The Weeknd reportedly shelled out $7 million of his own money to make the performance exactly match his cinematic vision for his After Hours album. It was a massive gamble that paid off, cementing his status as a true visionary who answered to no one. Section 4. Master of his universe, ownership, and the long game. The Weeknd's true wealth isn't just from tours and streams. It's rooted in his ironclad control over his own work. Owning his masters means that for every stream of Blinding Lights, one of the most streamed songs of all time, he gets a significantly larger cut than most artists. While artists like Taylor Swift had to publicly fight and re-record her entire catalog to reclaim her work, Abel had the foresight to secure his from the start. This control has allowed him to build a diversified portfolio that extends far beyond music. His ambition led him to Hollywood, co-creating and starring in the controversial HBO series The Idol. While the show was divisive, it was another bold power move. He wasn't just an actor for hire. He was the creator, the executive producer, the man in charge of his own narrative on a major TV network. His wealth is now tangible in his extravagant luxury lifestyle. His primary residence is a staggering $70 million mega mansion in Bel Air, one of the most expensive homes sold in Los Angeles in 2021. He boasts a car collection filled with rare McLarens, Lamborghinis, and Porsches. This isn't just spending. It's the physical manifestation of an empire built on strategic rebellion and uncompromising vision. Section 5. Conclusion. Killing the Weeknd, cementing the legacy. From an anonymous creator in Toronto to a $300 million global icon, the story of The Weeknd is a roadmap for modern success. He proved that an artist could become a titan of industry not by conforming, but by creating their own system. He turned mystery into marketing, free music into a loyal army, and artistic control into a financial fortress. Recently, Abel Tesfaye has announced that he plans to kill the Weeknd persona, closing the chapter on the character that made him famous. It's a fitting end to the story. He built the Weeknd from nothing, turned it into one of the biggest brands on the planet, and now he's choosing to end it on his own terms. His legacy isn't just the hit records or the sold-out stadiums. It's the proof that in the world of fame and fortune, the biggest power move is betting on yourself. Abel Tesfaye didn't just get rich, he rewrote the rules for everyone who comes after him. What do you think is the Weeknd's smartest business move? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Luxe Legends, where fame, fortune, and controversy collide.